Hey y'all, long time no see. I haven't did a video in quite some time, but I am here with y'all today. I had to talk to y'all about this video. This thing, when I seen it, made me so mad because it was just like, how could you not have a problem with what's going on in this video? And to me, the reason why I wanted to share the video so much was because of people's responses to this video, what people were saying about the video. And you just had um, people just really attacking this mother on this video. And I just thought that it was so weird that the mother is the one that was being, attacked in this video. It was so weird. I had to check my sound to make sure y'all can hear me. So let me give y'all the clip first. Let me just pull it. This is scripture that we're going to use today. And when I was looking at this video, it made me think of this scripture. This scripture came to my mind. And usually when I'm looking at something and the scripture come to my mind like that, I know it's something that God wants me to share with y'all. So let me just let y'all look at this clip. Y'all excuse the language. Y'all know I normally don't share it. Well, excuse the language, but just listen to this. Just listen to this. Listen to it. Okay, bear with me just a moment.
Why don't you mind your fucking business? Touch me. Hey! Back up! Call the cops on her!
So I'm going to stop it right there because I wanted to put a little context to the story so y'all can understand what y'all paying attention to and understand what y'all looking at. So in this case, you saw that the lady, the tall white lady, the tall blonde lady, she was sitting at the table, right? And then you see the little short Puerto Rican or Hispanic girl, she was standing up by the table. Now, keep in mind now, the Hispanic lady and her children were at that table eating. And then the white lady, the blonde lady, the real tall lady, she came over to the table. Now, mind you, the mother was on the phone. She talking. Her baby behind her throwing a temper tantrum, crying and stuff. And you know what we do when our kids throw temper tantrums? We ignore they butt. Crying ain't gonna kill them. They'll be all right. My son used to throw temper tantrums. Didn't kill him. He alive today. He 29 with 2 kids of his own. I remember one time somebody called children's services on me because they thought I was beating my son because they would hear all that banging and stuff on the floor and him screaming and crying. So children's services came over to my house, and while I'm sitting there talking, he comes up and asks me something. And I told him, like, wait a minute, I'm talking to the social worker. Sure enough, he started throwing himself around on the floor, and he had a temper tantrum right in front of her. And I said, see, that's what they be hearing. And she just closed her book. She was like, okay, well, time for me to go. And she just left. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say that every time a child is crying or throwing a temper tantrum does not mean that we as parents got to go drop everything we doing and go run and see what the child is crying for. Kids throw temper tantrums, and doctors will tell you it ain't gonna kill a child to cry. He'll be just fine. She'll be just fine. So this woman sees that the lady is on the phone and her child is crying, but she knows her child, so she know her child is not hungry. She's perfectly fine. She just throwing a temper tantrum because of something she can't get. So the mother continues to talk on the phone and she ignored the child crying. So this lady, which is a Karen, pretty much she's a Karen to me, she gets up and she goes over to this Hispanic lady's table and she sits down at the table. And she starts trying to talk to this woman's child. And this woman like, whoa, hold up. Who is you? Why you walking over to my table? Why you talking to my child? And so the white lady, and I don't want to make it a race issue, but I'm just trying to describe the two people in the video. So the white lady, she refuses to get up from the table. And she's like, this is my space. And people trying to act like in this video, because they're in a restaurant type setting or in a cafeteria type setting that is a public place. And like that white lady had a right to come sit down at her table with her uninvited and start trying to talk to her child. And then when she told her to get up, they trying to act like she did something wrong. So I'm going to let y'all watch this video. I just want to kind of give y'all an idea of what y'all going to be looking at. This is insane. I've never seen nothing like this in my life. And I want y'all to pay attention to the two men that are commenting, because they're the ones recording the video. To me, this is it. This is where our society is headed to. This is crazy. Listen to it, y'all.
Why don't you mind your fucking business? Touch me. Hey, back up. Call the cops on her. She's violating my area. Excuse me, back the fuck up. We need to call security.
Go now.
I said I didn't, and you continue to violate my space. Get out of here. I paid for my food. You need to get the fuck out of here.
You see her sit back down? Did you see her sit back down? She's at her table. See her? Y'all see what I'm saying? She sat back down. This is her and her daughter was sitting at this table. Her and her daughter was sitting at this table, and this stranger, she does not know this lady. And she just walks over to her table and sit down and starts trying to talk to her child. The mother was sitting here. The child was sitting here. And this stranger just walks up. And everybody thinking that she's wrong because she going off on this lady like, why are you here? She did wrong.
I am respecting my child. Do not respect him. Hey!
That's it.
In front of your kid? Are you kidding me?
And right there, you see everybody jumping up because they acting like she just hit her, because she jumping up in her face and they don't see that this lady hit her first. She just pointed her finger like, look, and the white lady grabbed her hand. So now everybody thinking that she just assaulted this white lady for no reason, and she didn't.
She's violating my space, and nobody's standing up to help me when the violation not taking place, right? You are a fucking child.
Where the fuck is
security?
Where the hell is the security?
I don't need your fucking disrespect in my face. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. I'm trying to eat my food. She's violating my space. She's violating my space. Remove her now. Get security, so remove her.
And y'all see her sitting there refusing to move. You gonna walk up to a stranger's table,
violating my space.
And
I have a right
try to talk to her child.
You
see she done got her baby?
She violated my area because my child is crying. She needs to mind her business. My child is entitled to cry. And I asked her. I was ignoring a fucking tantrum. Mind your business. Mind your business. I don't have to cater to your
Get some help. Better get it now.
Can you get her out of my space then? I've asked her several times. She's violating my space.
She over there food and everything. Look at her. She's just gonna sit down.
My child, not yours, lady. Get the fuck out of here. You need to get this lady out of my space.
Where is
she's still in my space.
Right they need more. They need more security here. There's one right there. Oh, here they come.
My child is safe. My child is safe. I know.
Like, where do they do that at? Where do they do that at? You see how little that table is, and you just gonna walk up to a strange woman and her child because you see her, she's ignoring her child crying because her child having a temper tantrum. You gonna walk up, sit down at the table, and try to talk to this woman's child and refuse to leave. That's crazy. That's crazy.
She has a baby in her hand, and that's all that matters right now.
We're here to make sure that baby is okay. And so am I. But if what you're not investigating her more, she's annoying. Just don't make it worse. Sometimes we get out of our saying, wait a minute, my son was sitting down listening. My son is trying to attention, none of her concerns. She needs to step and get out of my face. No, she doesn't know yet. I'm sorry,
You
but
can
she
have her
was
arrested for assaulting. Yeah.
Yes, you did. I asked you very nicely several times before you got spit in your fucking face.
Oh, here it comes again.
I didn't ask you several times. Step to my face like that again. Step to my face like that again. I asked you to get the hell out of my face before I did that. I don't have to deal with her. She's not respecting my space. I have a right to take my space and my child's space and make
That's
sure we're
what we
safe.
need.
She's violating my space.
Right there.
I'm not doing anything she has to do.
I'd have her
I'm
arrested.
eating my lunch, which I pay for, unless I'm getting reimbursed for it. I paid for this food. We sat down just because he's crying. That's none of her fucking concern.
She did wrong.
So please remove her. I don't understand why she's still in my position. Remove her. And that's exactly what I'm doing. She came and put her face to face to my
It's the first time I've seen a code 10 actually go down.
What is this, my reimbursement? I'll gladly. It's a little short, bitch. Pay me my $12.
Heavy hospital police.
She
just
my
some fucking
my
fun on our
space. I asked her to move. She would not move. This is my child. Is she a social worker? Is she a social worker? Does she have any reason to come to my table and start talking to my child? Then when I ask her to continue, she deserves the punch that she got in her face. Mind your business next time. That's a lesson learned for you. So I go on. No, you're not going to tell me now.
I were arrested for assault.
I'll make you the fuck out.
Who the fuck are you?
I am taking the money because I paid for my food. I didn't get to enjoy it.
And those men comment need to shut up.
The lady does not mind her business. She came and she sat where we were sitting because you ignored what I said. I said it to you 5 times. How do you not know what happened? No, because I'm aggravated. I know. Yes. My name is.
Oh, I see.
No, I don't. And I asked.
I got it on camera.
You
got it on video?
I got it all on video.
Good.
And
There we go.
Like
she said, it was a public place.
Yeah, my child. Yeah, you never see me back.
And he talking about it's a public place. Whether it's a public place or not, that's a public cafeteria for them to be eating at. But her and her child was sitting at that table. You don't just walk up to somebody's table and sit down and start talking to their child. That's crazy. She could have been a kidnapper. She could be a killer. She could be a sex trafficker. She could be a pedophile. She could be anything. And she just walks up, a perfect stranger, and starts trying to talk to somebody's child. She thought that woman was going to be on the phone so much that she wasn't going to pay attention to the fact that you done just walked up and tried to talk to her child. She not stupid. She got off that phone real quick, like, who is you? Get away from my child. She had no right walking up trying to talk to somebody else's child and then try to play the victim. And everybody want to get mad at the mother's reaction and make it seem like she doing something wrong. She has every right to protect her child. She has every right to protect her child's space and her child's safety. You don't just walk up and you a stranger. You don't do that. We teach our kids about stranger danger. You don't just walk up and do that. That was just, there's no scenario in my brain. There's just not like, there's no scenario in my brain where that white lady was right for walking up to that woman. That's why she walked away and left like she did, because once everybody started realizing what actually happened, she knew she was going to be dead wrong. That's why she left. Notice how she gone. She done left the situation. She done been all up in somebody's business, got stuff started, and then she walked away because she knew once the dust settled and once they realized what she really did, she looks like a potential predator. And that woman, that mother had every right to go off like she did. I would have did the same thing. Matter of fact, It may have been a little worse than that if it had been me. I'm not even gonna lie. Now, I'm not a spitter. I don't spit in people's face. But she might have would have caught some hands just walking up on my child, talking to my child, and then sitting at my table and refusing to get up and walk away when I asked you to leave. That you violating my space. And see, and that's what's going on with this whole Karen syndrome and this whole busybody spirit. And people want to be all up in everybody's business and thinking they got a right to come and check on yours. Mind your business. Mind your, unless that child was getting beat on, smacked on, hit on, whatever. Him sitting there crying was not enough to come get in their business. You don't just walk up and then if she asks you to leave, leave. If you think that child is in that much danger, then go get some police or go get some authority. But you as a perfect stranger has no right to be just walking up on a perfect stranger situation. That makes absolutely no sense. That was absolutely insane. And I want you guys to go look at the comments of this video and just see how crazy our world is getting and how many people are actually trying to come down on this mother. Just go look at just go look at the link in the video. Go look at the video. Go read the comments. It's crazy. We as parents, and my kids are grown now, but parents, y'all need to protect yourselves. Y'all need to know your rights. You need to know what you have to allow and what you don't have to allow. And you don't have to allow children's services to come in your home. You don't have to talk to them. Just because somebody call and file a complaint or file a case with children's services or call and report you, if children's services show up to your door, you do not have to talk to them. You do not have to, I don't care if they got the police standing there with them. You do not have to open that door. You do not have to talk to them. If they ain't got a warrant, they can bounce flat out. That's how that goes. So learn your rights, because this busybody spirit, and that's what this whole Karen thing is this busybody spirit looking to get people in trouble and get in people's business. And it's causing division, it's creating confusion. And you know God is not the author of that kind of stuff. So what we got to realize is that this Karen epidemic is way more deeper than just, nosy people or racist people getting in somebody's bed. No, they're trying to lay a foundation where perfect strangers can just walk up to somebody's child and start talking to them, and it's okay. And it's okay. It's not okay for a stranger to just walk up to somebody's child and start talking to them. Like, in what world does that make sense? In what world is that okay and right? I'm going to play out the rest of the video for y'all, but I just had to share this with y'all because it was absolutely insane. I could not believe what I saw. I'm going to start the video over, and I'm going to let y'all watch it from the beginning and grab your own 2 cents out of it, because this made me so angry I had to get up and do a video. So it must have upset me, because it's crazy. There is just no way in my mind that I could ever imagine this happening to me when my kids was little, and it would be okay. There's no amount of okay here at all for me.
Why don't you mind your fucking business? Touch. Hey, back up. Call the cops on her. She's violating my area. Excuse me, back the fuck up.
We need to call security.
Calm down.
I said I didn't, and you continue to violate my space. Get out of here. I paid for my food. You need to get the fuck out of here. You dumb fat bitch. Have a seat. Ain't nobody touching me. Don't worry. I am respecting my child. Do not respect him.
Hey! That's it. Going to jail.
Are you kidding me? Mind your business. She's violating my space, and nobody's standing up to help me when the violation is taking place, right?
You are a fucking child.
Where the fuck?
I am a
Where the hell's the security?
I don't need your fucking disrespect in my face. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. I'm trying to eat my food. She's violating my space. She's violating my space. Remove her now. That's security, so remove her.
Yeah, where the hell's the security?
She's violating my space. I have a right to my space. Please remove that lady from my space. She violated my area because my child is crying. She needs to mind her business. My child is entitled to cry. And I asked her. I was ignoring a fucking tantrum. Mind your business. Mind your business. I don't have to pay
Kid
to
better
take
get
a
some
tantrum.
help. Better get it now.
Can you get her out of my space then? I've asked her several times. She's violating my space. This is my child, not yours, lady. Get the
And you see this lady right here asking that lady to get up and move. She know it's wrong. They know it's wrong, but they refuse to just say it's wrong. And I hate to call out racism here, but this woman is Hispanic and everybody around her is white, and they will not tell this woman she wrong. This lady walks up to her and tells her to come on, get up. This lady finally makes her get up. It's just, this situation just infuriates me.
fuck out of here. You need to get this lady out of my space.
Where is security?
She's still in my space.
They need more. They need more security here.
There's one guy there.
Oh, here they come.
My child is safe. My child is safe.
I know. She has a baby in her hand, and that's all that matters right now. So we're here to make sure that baby is okay. And so am I. But if what you're doing is devastating her more, she's annoying. Just don't make it worse.
Get out off of our table. I'm ready for my food. We're sitting down. My son's going to tantrum. None of her concern. She needs to step and get out of my face. No, she doesn't know yet. I'm sorry.
You could have her arrested for assault.
Yes, you did. I asked you very nicely several times before you got spit in your fucking face.
Oh, here it comes again.
I didn't ask you several times. Step to my face like that again. Step to my face like that again. I asked you to get the hell out of my face before I did that. I don't have to deal with her. She's not respecting my space. I have a right to take my space and my child's space and make
That's
sure we're
what we
safe.
need.
She's violating my space.
Right there.
I'm not doing anything.
would.
She has to be.
I'd have her
I'm
arrested.
eating my lunch, which I pay for, unless I'm getting reimbursed for it. I paid for this food. We sat down just because he's crying. That's none of her fucking concern. So please remove her. I don't understand why she's still in my remove her. And that's exactly what I'm doing. She came and put her face to face to
It's the
my
first time I've seen a code 10 actually go down.
What is it? My reimbursement? I'll gladly do it. It's a little short, bitch. Pay me my $12.
Like, how many hospital police? Just some fucking $5
I asked her to move. She would not move. This is my child. Is she a social worker? Is she a social worker? Does she have any reason to come to my table and start talking to my child? And then when I ask her to continue, she deserved the punch that she got in her face. Mind your business next time. That's a lesson learned for you. So I go on. Now what you telling me now?
I'm arrested for assault.
I'll let you the fuck out.
Fuck you.
That's me, bitch.
I ain't taking the work because I paid for my food. I didn't get to enjoy it.
Those men comment ain't nothing but some
The lady
racist
does not mind her
jerks.
business. She came and she sat where we were sitting because you're ignoring what I said. I said it to you 5 times. How do you not know what happened? No, because I'm aggravated. She's yes. My name is.
Oh, I saw
No,
it.
I know, and I asked
I got it on camera.
her.
You got it on video?
I got it all on video.
Good.
And
There we
started
go.
directly talking to my child when I asked her to stop.
Like she said, it was a public place.
Yeah, my child. Yeah, you're not gonna take him back out his mother in front of my child. You're gonna get punched right in your mouth. I'm his mother.
Then you're gonna get arrested.
Mother.
Because you ain't got the right to lay your hands on nobody.
Miss, you're not watching your child. I'm very upset. I'm very upset. You know what? I gotta stop for people.
And I'm just gonna pause here because he's gonna say that she don't got a right to hit anybody. But when it comes to stand your ground and stand your ground laws, if you feel like you're in danger, if you feel like danger is around you or present, that woman ain't have to been and hit her. If she feels like her child's in danger, or she feels like her child is not safe, or that woman is a predator, she could hit her. She got every right. That's what stand your ground is all about. That's what stand your ground laws are all about. She had every right to stand her ground.
People looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm protecting my child from the psycho.
Where's the police, though?
She started asking me if I knew her. I said that I look like I asked her. And I watched my son myself. So what is wrong with him? So what is wrong with him? This is a public setting, not a library. So the attention, go sit over there if you don't like it. Yeah, violated my space.
That's crazy, y'all. That's what I wanted to show y'all for today. That was absolutely insane what happened. There's just no way that what that woman did was okay. There was just no way that was okay. I'll put the link to this video in the comment section and you all can go look at that. But that's wrong. That's all I wanted to share with y'all today. Y'all take care. God bless. Love you.